red light is blinking.
Blinky, blinky. It's been a while since we've done one of these, eh?
I know.
All right, here we go. Hey, I'm Steve.
I'm Rick the drummer.
And this is like,
It's been a while.
yeah.
Kind of forgot our lines.
Yeah. Whatever. This is the holiday edition.
No
You got-
product.
no product placement.
No, because we're way above that.
Hey, we missed you, so we're back.
We did. Gosh, I don't know how many months it's been, but yeah, it's been way too long.
It was summertime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I think the last one was, damn, dude, I think the last one was Somi Somi.
Then that was March. Because that was March. I was wearing my.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that
Irish.
was
St. Patrick's Day.
yeah. Maybe this is a holiday thing. We'll see.
You know what though? That's okay because this is my favorite holiday.
And which one is that?
Christmas.
Hey, Christmas time.
Because you get practice Christmas right here at the end of November, which is Thanksgiving. Or as I like to call it, Christmas light.
Christmas. My kid would say after it goes Halloween, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah. It's because she's smart.
Yeah. Yeah.
Will you let me go? Oh, no.
Yeah. Holidays. They're here. Did you have a good Thanksgiving?
It was pretty good. I mean, it was okay. We didn't do Thanksgiving dinner like on Thanksgiving because I had to work and so did my wife, and which is okay. But we did a nice weekend, like a thing with her parents came over to our house, and it was good. You know, it's just really relaxing. That's what I like. That's why I call it like practice Christmas. It's like less stress. It's just the food. There's no expectations of did you get the right thing. There's no papers after a big old orgy of presents, and you know, it's less mess and cleanup and stuff. So, yeah.
Cool.
How about you guys? What'd you do?
Just had some turkey with the fam.
Nice.
Easy breezy, and nothing crazy. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. I watched the parade. I watched like Santa ring in. The Christmas season. I mean, I've done that every year.
Yeah.
You know, I watched a little bit of like the dog show afterwards because I'm a dog guy.
Yeah. I know. I watched it too. That's my thing. I never watch a dog show, but that's the one like right after the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Westminster Kennel Club dog show.
Yeah.
And it was the dog that won this year. It was the second time winning, I think.
I don't even know who won. I mean, I only watched a little bit of it. So it's like a 2-time winner, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And I try to watch through. I don't watch the sporting, but I watch the fluffy dogs. Those doesn't matter what size, but I keep pulling for the multi-poo.
Yeah, I mean, so I'll do like the parade thing, and then I'll watch like a little bit of the dogs. I know a lot of people are like into watching like the game and stuff, and I've just never done it. I don't know.
I think I remember watching football when John Madden was doing it, and he had that 8-leg turkey or something like that. It was something, but I don't know. Football, that's never been really my bag. So it was the parade and a little bit of the dog show, and then eating.
Well, nowadays it's like Christmas decorations and stuff start coming out in October, right? And it's just like some places before that even, it's
Costco.
like shit's out before Halloween shit.
Yeah.
But man, I swear to you, I remember when I was a kid, it was like you didn't see no Christmas nothing until Black Friday, like day after Thanksgiving. That was like the Macy's Day Parade happened, and Santa Claus like rang in the holiday, the Christmas season. And then everything was decorated after that, right?
Yeah.
And it the Santas were in malls and stuff. And it's just not like that anymore. It's like it gets earlier and earlier every year.
It's not as to me. It always felt like a branch being pulled back. It's coming. Boom! It's Black Friday and Christmas is on. Yeah. But now it's like it starts midnight of Thanksgiving. Doors open sometime around 7 p.m. on Thanksgiving night.
Not anymore. Not since COVID.
Right.
So COVID, that did away with all that shit And like this year, none of the stores around me were open until the next day, like at normal business hours. Like there wasn't any place that I know of that was doing anything crazy like midnight openings or anything. And COVID changed a lot of that.
So maybe we're getting back to the way things used to be.
I doubt it,
No.
but I mean, I think it's cool. You know, my kid works retail, and so you know it sucks when it's Thanksgiving and like these poor bastards have to go to work, because the goddamn doors open at 5 o'clock. So they don't get any time with their family on Thanksgiving.
Oh god, I think it was, I forget which store. There was one store that they didn't make it mandatory for anybody to show up on that day.
Well, how are they going to operate though if nobody showed up?
They either do or they don't, but they offered their employees, if they wanted to come in, I think they would get like double time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So it's like, give them an incentive. Don't require them to be there, but if you want to, you're going to make this on this day.
Right.
I think that's great. So that way, you're not just kind of...
Dude, I mean, in your profession, I'm sure you've worked plenty of holidays.
A few.
But in mine, typically, it shuts down from like December 20th through January. Just the entertainment industry in a whole is just kind of stops for that time, right? And except one year we did an event that was a play on the Nutcracker, but it was the Meshuggah Nutcracker, and that played through Christmas, right?
Oh, there's got to be a YouTube video of that.
And so we all had to work on Christmas and Christmas Eve, and dude, it was awful. It just felt so wrong,
I just watched Scrooged last night, the Bill Murray one.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
exactly what you're describing.
Yeah.
Their whole thing was pushing people to work on Christmas Eve to do a live broadcast, and nobody wanted to be there.
Yeah.
And then, at the end it turns around, but...
Yeah, dude, I had to come unglued with some dude because it's Christmas Day, and one of the employees shows up wearing a Christmas Santa hat, and they were not thrilled about it.
The employee had to wear one?
No, it was Christmas Day. The employee wanted to wear a Christmas hat.
Oh, okay.
And the people from this event were not real pleased about it. So I had to school them on the fact that just because they're not celebrating Christmas doesn't mean that other people are not celebrating Christmas.
I don't have a Santa hat.
And so we had some words. Because I love Christmas, right? I mean,
oh yeah,
it's one of my favorite times of the year. Like I love just that feeling from October through the holidays, right? There's that electricity in the air.
Yes.
It's palatable.
Yes.
And when you're a kid, Halloween's here. Oh man, Christmas is not far behind.
Nope. That chunk of your school year is gonna go like that.
Yeah, and then you got Christmas break and all that. And so, yeah, it's one of my favorite times of the year. And I love the lights and the whole, good cheer towards man. And before I get roasted over the fire, woman.
Anybody?
Send hate mail to Bill and Arrow. Hey man, how come it had to be man? Take it easy.
Easy.
You getting hot
got
over
warm
there?
in here.
We're gonna do some editing or what? I'm just saying.
Our HR department has not done very well as far as us become a little bit more sensitive to things, apparently. I'm gonna have to have a word with that.
Good cheer towards people. How's that?
I like that.
Yeah, see? But, little people too. See how I had to do that?
All people.
Do you see how I had to do that? How I had to slip that in there?
Getting so nervous. Again, send all hate mail to
Bill and Arrow.
Bill and Arrow.
care of little rebels. No, seriously. I love Christmas time. How about you, Rick? Do you love Christmas time?
Oh, I do. I do.
You've already addressed that.
Well, because we both got kids, you know.
Your
So
Christmas cup.
oh yeah, got a collection of these. But we both have kids, so it's that makes it even more special because you know we grow up with that little bit more of a. When you don't have kids, I noticed I was more about me. You know that it's still fun to give and all that, but as you grow older, you lose some of that magic. You know, the tradition and the value of those little traditions, whatever it is. You know,
Yeah.
whether it's baking cookies on a certain day or
Sure.
those little things that were predictable parts of Christmas.
Sure.
Now you get a kid again, and they're at that age where it's like, they're just psyched like for Christmas,
Yeah.
and then it's like, oh man. So then every year it's like the memories come flooding back, and it's like, oh, you want to do, you just don't want to turn into like a little kid with them.
Now, are you a parent that is, and I'm now very sensitive and delicate about this now, are you one of those parents that is like, oh yeah, Santa is absolutely real, or do you like, are you early on,
Destroying the myth.
destroying the myth?
No. I let them figure. I let my daughter figure it out on her own.
Yeah, figure out that there is a Santa Claus and that he exists and he does come down the chimney and he like leaves gifts and stuff.
Well, that and figure out
That
whether she wants to believe in it or not anymore. I let her do that on her own.
yeah.
Because there's no need for me to destroy that. I don't need to destroy her little vision of what she sees as far as her tradition for Christmas. And I think I did okay because now I get the finger quotes and the winks, when we talk about gifts. Is this one from Santa? And it's like, oh, she gets it.
She gets it that it came from Santa and the North Pole and the elves made it.
Exactly. And it's the spirit, that's what you want to keep going, the magic of it, whatever it is.
I don't know, man. I've seen people kind of go the opposite route of that, and it's just like, man, I just don't get it. And like, far be it from me to tell people how to, do their holidays, but don't be spouting that shit to my kid, and jacking up some other kid's ideal of Christmas and Santa Claus. Like that's the fastest way to piss me off.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I think that's just another form of bullying.
Yeah.
All you're trying to do is force people to think the same way you do.
But how about like those rotten fuckers that will go up to a Santa Claus line at like a mall,
right?
And will be like, oh, Santa's not real, and now you got like a line full of kids crying because it's like, dude, how dare you?
Because they're bullies. That's what I was trying to say. It's like all it is a form of bullying. You're trying to force somebody to see it the same way you do. It's like, just keep walking.
Yeah,
you don't have to ruin people's day.
Yeah, I mean, look, if that's your trip, then that's cool. But I mean, why do you have to piss on somebody else's party hat? It's just
right.
Like I just don't get it. My daughter's an adult, so my I still hide gifts. It's like, and Santa comes down the chimney and he delivers the shit, and she's surprised the next day.
Now that's a display,
and
you'll see this.
Oh yeah,
through the magic of editing.
Yeah,
that's a display. Obnoxious, bright, colorful.
See, I don't think it's obnoxious.
No. Obnoxious in a good way.
Look at the plane on the top of it there.
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
That's what I'm saying, man. That to me is,
that's
that's Christmas. Where it's, I like that kind of Christmas where it's like in the movie Christmas Story when they went to the mall and it's like everything was just, it's like Christmas was just gooey and dripping off of everything.
Yeah.
Where there was a lot of effort put into making it feel like the North Pole. Where there's a very, very high PG&E bill that month. You're just lots of electricity.
Yeah.
That to me is.
I
Like,
think they've lost some of that. In all, you know, it's like I was at the mall the other day and I saw like a pretty pitiful Santa display. It was just like, dude, what's happening? You know, maybe because of COVID. I don't know, but I mean, years past, I've seen some pretty good ones. Dude, I saw a great Santa in Vegas one year, like at the Excalibur, and they had a rad Santa. It was like, whoa.
Oh man, I can only imagine. See, now Vegas, that's what we need. The Vegas treatment to Christmas, you know, where it's like kind of over the top.
It should be over the top.
Yeah,
that's the
absolutely.
It's Santa's Village, and you know, it's like it's got to be over the top.
Doy.
So yeah, Christmas time, man. I don't know. I love it.
And big band kind of style Christmas carols. Love that.
Big band.
Yeah, where it's like that older, you know, your Johnny Mathis and the Bing Crosby, you know, that era. Because my parents were older, so they had those actual records, the vinyl versions.
Yeah.
And that was the soundtrack to my Christmas. It was the very swanky, you know,
yeah.
kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That feel to it. So when I hear, you know, the more the modern stuff, it doesn't hit those little notes the way.
That's interesting, considering we've written 2 fucking Christmas songs.
Yeah. No, I think they're cool, but the soundtrack to my Christmas has always had that flair of, that swanky, you know, pick an artist from that era, you know?
We, I don't know, one of my earliest memories of Christmas was watching the stop motion claymation shows like Rudolph and Santa Claus is Coming to Town and
yes.
stuff. And it's like when those came on TV, it was like, oh man, you knew it was getting close.
It was always the one channel.
It was CBS.
CBS. It brought to you by.
Yeah.
You don't remember?
I don't. Like
Dolly Madison.
Was it Dolly Madison?
Charlie Brown Christmas. Yes. Brought to you by Dolly Madison.
Wow, dude, Dolly Madison.
I know. That's it, man. That was the thing. That was the flavor and the soundtrack to Christmas back then.
Yeah, I mean, I fell in love with like that whole Rudolph thing and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I still watch those things to this day.
And Frosty.
Yeah, happy birthday!
Every
time he came back to life.
I think.
Happy birthday!
Why does he do that?
Because it's every time he comes back to life, dude. Like if he melts and he comes back up, he's like,
so every day is a brand new day to him.
So it's like, oh, it's Frosty, and he just pulls out. Hey, don't quote me on this, but I'm going with that. Like it's happy birthday. Whatever.
He's wishing like that's actually the day of his birth. Oh,
see, it's magical, Rick. God dang.
I was this many days old. I never understood that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like one of the kids' birthdays.
No.
Like, well, that's ironic.
No. It's Frosty when he comes back to life.
I didn't get
it.
I was 4 or 5. I don't know.
We haven't watched that shit with your kids?
Not the Frosty one, but
Dude, you are slipping.
I bought Charlie Brown. There was like a collection that you could get, and I got that. I think Charlie Brown was in it. Rudolph. There was another one. It might have been the where they. It seemed like after those first couple ones, then they started doing like collabs. You know, it's like Frosty and Rudolph have to go defeat a frost wizard or somebody who's gonna.
Dude, that's the land of the misfit toys. What is wrong with you?
No.
It's Rudolph's New Year and Land of the Misfit Toys.
Well, Land of the Misfit Toys was
Yukon Cornelius.
That was all part of Rudolph. But no, Frosty and Rudolph, it's like there was, in Jack Frost.
What?
Yeah, there was like all these other ones that came out. I'm telling you, I remember.
I'm going to check out Google.
Google University.
Rudolph, Frosty, Jack Frost movie.
I know there's another Frosty the Snowman.
Was your thing like the classic Christmas favorites that had like the Grinch and shit?
Oh, you're talking about the
Oh
cartoon?
crap! You're talking about Rudolph and Frosty's Christmas in July.
That's the one. It was like all this subsequent stuff after the classic ones from the 60s and early 70s.
Yeah, and there's like the little frost giant guy, right?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
put him up on screen. I'll better save that. Get sued by CBS. Send all
Hate
legal
mails.
correspondence to
Bill and Arrow.
Bill and Narrow Care of Loyal Rebels.
Okay,
Yeah,
now,
so some
now
of those
here's the other
classics.
thing that this is what I love. I like this stuff, you know, right around this time of year. What is that? It's a mall. You know, see the lights and all the cheer and merriment. I love seeing people, you know, with the brain vein because they are out.
I don't see no damn lights though. Like,
But see how bright it is? It's just
yeah,
seems
because they want to sell
brighter.
you some shit. Like the Cheesecake Factory wants you to come there and eat.
I could do that.
But I don't see like I don't see any like
Crazy Christmas lights or anything. These rotten fuckers.
I just love the mall, like at Christmas time. And for some reason, I somehow get decent parking. And it was even before I had the blue pass, you know. And you're right, there isn't like Christmas decorations.
See?
But it still looks so alluring. Oh, there's reindeer.
There's a reindeer.
There's two.
There'll be more over where we're going.
I want to go
Yeah,
see
that's
Santa.
pretty piss poor, actually. Yeah, so yeah, Christmas classics, man. You can't go wrong with like,
Which one's your favorite though?
God, dude,
Uh-huh.
I like a lot,
All right. Let's be fair then. Top 3,
dude.
and it could be movies or TV specials.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation always is in the top, always.
Yep.
I don't go too far back, man. Like, you know, you're not gonna hear the Miracle on 34th Street from me. So
That's
but you're gonna hear, you know, Christmas Vacation, absolutely. How can you go wrong with Cousin Eddie and Clark? And I mean, dude, we quote that all year long.
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Yeah, get yourself something real nice. Yeah. A Christmas Story, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And Rudolph for me.
Okay. All right.
And how about you?
I've definitely got those 2 of those on my top 3. It's going to be, and I'm not going to put them in order, but I will say Christmas Vacation again because it's just a modern classic.
Oh, absolutely.
It's quotable.
Absolutely.
It's relevant. Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Marco.
So good. And then Christmas Story for sure. That one actually gets played typically on Thanksgiving evening.
Oh, really?
For dessert, yeah. You get your little pumpkin pie or whatever you got.
Oh, okay. Before we go any further,
Yeah.
we're gonna go back to Christmas Vacation. You know what I realized the other day is that all that family shows up at Clark's house for Thanksgiving, dude. Like, they're there for Thanksgiving through the fucking Christmas. So
No.
they got all those people in the house. I'm telling you, go back and watch the tape.
I'm gonna have to, because they do the doors. You know, they do their little
Yeah, the Advent,
calendar.
right?
They all get there that early?
I'm telling you, dude. But now the question is it like the early Thanksgiving or is it when it like falls late? So no wonder Clark lost his shit.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the movie really was only like 90 minutes, so they did a lot of editing. But I never stopped to think about like their timeline. You know, like when did the families arrive?
Yeah, dude, I'm almost positive. Now, I'm gonna feel like a total dipshit if I'm wrong.
You
But-
mean you couldn't publish that fact in the book?
Yeah, no,
You're gonna, you know, fact
No.
check that first, huh?
yeah, yeah, yeah. I could. You know, I'm telling you, they showed up for Thanksgiving,
All right.
and then we're there through Christmas.
Yes.
And so it just makes so much sense as to why Clark lost his shit at the end.
Yeah.
But anyway, sorry to interrupt. Okay, so you got Christmas Story.
Yeah, Christmas Story, Christmas Vacation, and for me, Charlie Brown.
Yeah, Charlie Brown's always good, but
It you know, as much as I love the big glam and the, you know, Vegas and Hollywood, you know, overproduction of Christmas, there's still a part of me that loves that melancholy little bald guy. You know, just
Yeah.
that blue.
a little sad little tree.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And there's just something about the blues of Christmas. You know, it's like, okay, I get it. There's that moment where you just want to go.
Yeah, let's address that real quick. Actually, you talk about the blues of Christmas, and we're sitting here and we're talking about how we love it, and it's a great time, and so we're pretty fortunate to be able to have that, because a lot of people don't, and a lot of people have a really tough time with this time of year, and it's so unfortunate to me that is a thing. Because I would ultimately would hope that people would feel the way I feel or you feel about the holidays, right? And but the reality is that some people just don't, and they have a hard time with that. So check this out, and I just want to say this one time, that if you need to talk to somebody, or you're feeling down and blue, there's lots of places out there that want to talk to you. Your friends want to talk to you. You should give them a call. And, if we're friends and you're feeling blue and down, give me a call.
Facebook, Instagram, telephone. Stevie's right. It falls underneath our rule number 1 for our band. Don't be a dick. So just, I think it applies year round, but it is
I mean,
kinda nice.
I think the holidays just hit differently for the whole depression thing, and
Sure.
and people that are going through it, and maybe you've lost a loved one, or or a parent, or whatever. You're just having a tough go with it, or you can't afford to have some extravagant Christmas, or and really that's not what it's about anyway. However, if you're struggling, reach out to somebody. Somebody wants to hear from you.
Absolutely.
So, with that being said,
We got to make our first stop. Won't you join us?
yeah, be back. And we're back. So Rick and I had this grand idea of, hey, you know what? Let's go see Santa.
You know what? Santa was closed.
Santa went home for the day.
Huh. Ha ha!
Santa was done, dude.
I think
Santa-
a kid pissed on his lap.
Santa was like, I'm out. This old
This one
Christmas
smells
ball.
like cheese.
Yeah, tapioca. Oh, tapioca. Yeah, so Santa was gone. So we rolled in like a couple of just creepy ass old dudes. We go see Santa Claus, and just straight up closed. So,
Sorry. The moose out front should have told you. But we did get to look at some guns and some other interesting little...
yeah, so
Stocking
hey,
stuffers.
just insider tip, you go out to the Bass Pro, they got a pretty cool looking Santa.
Oh, it
but,
did look good.
like their whole setup. Yeah, Bass Pro. Anyways, hey, do you remember remember the Turbo Man movie
No, yes, I do.
where he's out there trying to get like the
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
he's trying to get the Turbo Man, and it's like the hot gift for the season.
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with anything like that with your kids?
Oh, man. No. Now, my wife, yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
tell
it's
me.
just- well, it's like trying to find that ultimate gift, and it was just hard, when you're
Yeah, but that's different than like, oh, you can't get it's like it's so hot you can't get it, versus, oh man, what is the raddest gift I can get this person? I mean, that's kind of a different animal, don't you think?
Yeah, no. Yeah, that's different. So, yes. Then my personal experience with that one was the Cabbage Patch craze.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That guy's parking in a motorcycle spot. I want to go home and get the bikes. You know what though? This Christmas stuff is making me hungry.
Yeah.
Let's roll up in here.
And get something to eat right
Yeah.
quick. Let's finish this little segment.
All right, so Cabbage Patch Craze, I think it was 83, 84.
Mm-hmm.
I remember that. I remember there being a shipment. It was late at night at Toys R Us, and I learned about it through my mom, and it was pretty interesting because I was 83. That would have been like, I don't know, 3rd grade for me. And I was there with her at Toys R Us, and the guy said, we just got a shipment in the truck, and we had to stay there another hour, and it had to have been 10 or 11 at night. But she was obsessed with getting a Cabbage Patch Kid, and yeah, when I saw that, I know that she had to have experienced that, trying to get something for me along the way too. It was just like, I don't remember any other,
But
more
nothing
recent
more
crazes.
recent with like your own kids or anything.
No, because I don't know. I think the last big toy craze I remember was the Tickle Me Elmo, and that was a long time ago before my kid came
God,
around.
that's what I remember too. And it's just like,
Now it's like the game has really been up to you can't find a PlayStation 5. Well, you know what? Guess what? I don't even know how much a PlayStation 5 costs, but it seems a little exorbitant. I mean, like, that's a lot of money to be thrown out on Christmas. I don't know, man.
yeah,
But the it toy for the year.
yeah. Like, I don't know, man. It's like you said, I think that the last one I can remember like really well was the Tickle Me Elmo.
Yeah, I just don't know about toy crazes anymore. I don't think they have them.
I don't think kids are into toys like they used to be.
No.
I think if it's doesn't have a screen on it,
Oh yeah, forget it.
they're done. They're done.
Yeah. What a sad childhood.
Honestly, when you start to think about it, like, I'm not trying to preach, but like, you think about all the cool shit that we did out riding bikes,
Yeah.
bruising knees,
Cards.
bruising knees.
Oh, you sent me that video
Oh,
clip of
man.
that handlebar attachment with the make your bike sound like a motorcycle.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, roar power or something like that. I remember that. I had one.
Dude, out there just playing war or whatever, like, you know, we're little boys, right? So you're out there
Yeah.
like the G.I. Joes and stuff, and you just
Yeah.
set up a whole battlefield. Took all day,
Yeah.
and then you picked up your shit and went home.
Yeah. Yeah. When the streetlights came on. Oh shit, we got to go in.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Those streetlights came on, and then you, like,
That
Yeah.
was your text message.
yeah. Dude, or you ride up on your bike to your friend's house, and like,
Yeah.
hey, can Rick come out and play?
Yeah. You knew everybody was there at that one house because all the bikes were laid over on the
Yeah.
lawn.
Yeah.
Not on the sidewalk going up to the house.
Nope.
They're on the lawn.
Yeah.
Because any moment their dad was coming home.
And not a bike on a kickstand, not one.
No. I didn't have a kickstand on my bike.
I'm just saying.
You take that shit comes off. Why? Because it's dangerous when you're flying jumps and your kickstand comes down.
But yeah, dude, I mean, like, really, like, if you're not in front of a screen, then it's like they just don't want
Yeah.
it. And yeah, and you know what? Hit us up in the comments if there is like a hot toy that we don't know about, because I'd be into knowing if there is.
Yeah.
Or like a recent one more than Tickle Me Elmo, but
Or what was your favorite toy?
Like-
What was the one that you had to have?
God, dude, I can't even remember
Transformers, Voltron,
all that. Yeah.
Transformers,
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. I mean, I loved G.I. Joe and I loved Transformers. That was like when I was a kid, you know, mid '80s.
Oh, not GoBots either. Please
No,
don't
that
get me
was like the
GoBots.
cheap version of
Yeah.
Transformers, dude. You couldn't have that.
I got that though.
Yeah. But the Transformers then, they were dope because they were all metal.
Yeah, they were dangerous. There was a
And-
lot of parts on there.
And they were cool as shit.
Yeah,
But the GoBots were like plastic molded.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
they just weren't very good.
Yeah.
But, yeah, G.I. Joe, Transformers, comic books, that kind of stuff.
Oh,
Marvel
yeah.
comics. I was super into Marvel comics when I was a kid. So all these movies and stuff that are coming out, I get all stoked about.
Oh man.
But, dude, I just don't think kids are into fucking toys anymore.
No, no, it's all virtual.
Yeah, unless you have a screen. You know, like they want the latest iPhone, or you know, Apple Watch, or you know, little Jenny down the street got a MacBook and
Something with artificial intelligence.
yeah, dude,
Right.
something, you know, or a gaming system.
Yeah,
So, yeah. Go outside and play, you little bastards. Live a little.
All right, we're going to stop and get something to eat.
Meanwhile, you're watching us on a screen or on a device.
Oh my God.
But yeah, we're going to go eat.
All right, that's ironic right there. See ya. And action.
Oh, man.
Garlic fries.
We had to eat.
Oh,
We went on like a trip to go like try to find a Santa Claus to go see, but we ended up eating because we were starving, Marvin.
this is great.
And then Rick had garlic fries, so you know he wants to
Hi, Stevie.
a kiss.
How you doing?
But we were talking about like kids and their screens and stuff, but you know, William and I were sitting on our phones, and you're watching us on a screen.
What do you do though? I mean, like, and you can't fault the little kids, children, lovely people. You know, like, we live in a world that demands immediate information.
Yeah, sure.
And like, sometimes, do you ever deliberately not go to your phone if you got a question? Like, I think I'd asked earlier, who's the drummer for Dead Daisies?
Yeah,
And what would we typically do?
yeah. You
Pop out the phone, Google it.
but we didn't do that.
No, we waited until our brains
Yeah, caught
fired.
up with the
Yeah.
question. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah.
The synapses like went poosh.
Yeah. So it was Brian Tichy, and then it was Dean
Castronovo.
thank you. Both badasses.
Oh man. Absolutely.
So yeah, this has been our holiday edition of like.
Musicians and cars getting ready for Christmas.
Wah, wah. But we got a cool thing. Do you do a lot of like charitable stuff, Rick? Are you into that? It's probably a shitty question. Like, no, man, fuck charity. I don't do that. So of course you're gonna say, yeah, of course I do.
Send all hate mail.
I send all hate mail to Bill and Arrow.
Oh my God, that question is like so loaded.
Oh my god.
Do you do anything?
Could you imagine if I was like a Barbara Walters type thing? Hey, so you do a lot of charitable shit, and people are like, no.
So Stevie,
What do you mean,
have
no?
you ever done anything charitable?
Oh man, so dumb.
Never.
Nope.
Never.
If it
Just
doesn't,
steer clear of that.
serve me, then I'm ass out. Okay, what I meant to say was, charity is a good thing to get involved in.
Absolutely, but
It makes you feel good on the inside, and you're helping somebody out, no matter what, you know, or an animal or an organization of your choosing.
So I'm skeptical. You know, I'll do a little donation here and there, and I don't think sometimes I feel like I do enough. But I am so skeptical of the people taking that money
Yeah,
and the organizations that.
that's so unfortunate.
So,
too,
like,
right?
every dollar, how much of each dollar actually goes
Yeah.
to? Because you got a board of directors.
Yeah,
and all
some
this kind of
CFO that's making $500,000 a year.
Right, and I think about places like Goodwill. They have no cost for product. Everything is donated to them.
Yeah.
So I just get skeptical these days, and I think it's just, this is the world we live in. So, do I do charitable stuff? Yes. I've had jackets just sitting in the back of my car. I see a dude on the side of the road. Hey, can you use one? Sure.
Yeah, I just did that last night.
That kind of stuff. And I don't even like talking about it.
Of course not, dude. You know, 'cause you don't talk about it. You just do it.
Right.
It's like you don't do it for like the fucking likes, you know, or like, dude. One of the most despicable fucking things I ever saw was a giant rock star films himself like giving like his half-eaten dinner to some like homeless dude, you know, and then throws it up on social. and starts preaching to everybody about charity and being kind to his fellow man. But why did that have to be filmed? Why did that have to be filmed and put up on social? Why'd you just roll up and do that? Do you do that every time you roll out of a restaurant? Of course he doesn't.
Yeah.
But he saw some dude down on his luck, and he figured, oh, this would be a good social media opportunity, and it pissed me off, dude. I saw it, and mind you, I don't particularly like that dude anyway. And if you know me, you could probably figure out who it was pretty easily. Anyway, don't film yourself giving food to some homeless cat. That's just it's bad form. It's poor taste. It's gross. Don't do it. So back to what you say, and you don't talk about it. No, of course you don't, because you just do it.
Yeah. But I also I've done some other things I'm not even going to go into to an individual or multiple individuals, not like repeatedly. But I like to find the one person that my thing is I'd like to be able to connect with them. I like doing the anonymous little fun thing, like you pay for somebody's bridge toll behind you.
Oh yeah.
That's fun. But let's keep talking about this. Let's go to the studio for a little bit. Yeah. Yeah? No? Yeah?
No.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know where I was driving to.
Take me home, Rick. God damn it.
Okay.
Take the back way. We'll look at some Christmas lights.
Ooh, yes. I just didn't know, so I got on this freeway thing. No, I've done the thing where you pay for the guy's toll behind you.
Sure.
That's kind of fun, but I don't chalk that necessarily up to charity, because I don't know. I guess to me, charity needs to be like I sacrificed. I went without so somebody else could have something.
See, I don't see that as being charity. I just see it as maybe you have more means than the next person, right? Or the person that you're trying to help. So you've got more means to be able to do that. And so, you kick down some cash, or you kick down a blanket or a I don't need 4 jackets, so you kick a jacket down to some cat.
Right.
So you're in a bit better position than the people or the organization that you're helping.
Right.
Is where I see it. I don't necessarily feel like I have to go without in order to feel charitable.
Yeah. God, I don't even know how to word it right. I know when I do something, I'd like to do it so my kid understands there's people out there who aren't going to have what you have out of the gate.
Yeah. I'll do it in the sense of I would hope that if I was ever in a position that, and I needed some help, that some good-natured dude or an organization would be able to help me, or a family member, or something of that nature. So I do it with the hopes that if I ever needed it, then hopefully one day, again, if I ever was in that position, that I would be able to approach an organization and get the help that I would need as well, and that those organizations are there for that. So with that being said, we have an event coming up on Saturday.
Yes. So happy about this.
And that's with our good friends and family over at Soundwaves TV. And they do the Soundwaves Christmas show every year, and they've done it for 30 plus years. They've done it for a long time. And our band was actually born on one of their Christmas specials.
I was about to say that. I love how you bring that up, every time the Soundwaves Christmas comes around.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's true. I mean, that's
very much
where
so.
We came to life, and so when we get to go back and do, or we get asked to do the Soundwaves Christmas special, it's very much like as I said in a post, it's very much like going back and visiting family.
Yeah.
At the holidays, and so it's a very family affair, and along with that, there's great bands on there. I can't name them all because I'll forget somebody, and that won't be cool.
You don't want to leave anybody out.
No, of course not. But there's a slew of bands that are going to be on.
Yes, the roster looked heavy.
With us as well, and I'll pop it up on the screen so you can see it. But that's Saturday. It's going to air online. It's going to air on Copy TV 20. So if you're local to the Bay Area,
And stream soundwavestv.com.
yep, soundwavestv.com. And they do this every year, and it's all for charity, right? So all these artists, everyone has donated their time to either perform or be a part of or take part in the Soundwaves Christmas. And this year, I think it's multiple charities, but the one that stood out for me was the San Francisco Firefighters Toy Fund.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a link up on my page and the Rebels page as well for it. You can donate right to that link.
If you see me like distracted, I'm distracted. There's Christmas lights.
So, you know, again, it's all for charity, and this particular one that we're pushing is, you know, the toy funds for the kids, and you know, ultimately, that's what, you know, Christmas and stuff is all about, right? It's for the kids and, you know, the magic of it all, and I mean, I would hate if I had ever been in a position where I couldn't afford to give my daughter a gift or a toy on Christmas, you know what I mean? So to me, it's very near and dear, and I'll always do the Soundwaves Christmas show if as long as I keep getting the call, I'll keep coming back, you know. And
we're 2 for 2 as far as the existence of the band with Soundwaves. So I mean, it only stands. This is the third year.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry, the COVID thing is like threw me for a loop.
Last year we wrote.
That was 2.
We wrote Christmas Eve night, and so we always want to do something special for them.
Yes.
Because you know they're like family, and so we sat down and we wrote Christmas Eve night, and then this year we've got something special as well. And you gotta tune in and check it out.
Oh man, you are not gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, and it's we're looking forward to it. And like I said, it's always a fun evening, and again, it's all for charity, and which is cool, you know. I mean, you get all these people that donate their time, like, you know, Chasta, and of course all the guys from Soundwaves, but you get like Nick Madura and Dan Ashley, like, you know, just people out there that are just donating time to this, plus all the bands that have donated their time, and which isn't like an easy ask, like post-COVID, when, you know, bands weren't making any money.
Yeah. To coin some guys that have said it, these are some strange times.
Yeah.
Strange times, but I love seeing the music scene waking up, and you know, it just seems tighter. You know, it seems more supportive and collaborative, and
well, I think people are just so happy to be back.
yes,
You know, I mean, we certainly are.
absolutely.
So again, this weekend, Saturday, Soundwaves airs online. It sounds on broadcast on Copy TV 20, and it's their annual Christmas show, and it's always fun. It's always a good time, and yeah, you might even see Santa Claus on that thing. So I think that's it, man.
I think so.
I think that's it.
Is this where we roll the quippy little B footage or the B-roll?
Oh man.
Merry Christmas from both of us, the Royal Rebels band, from our families to you guys, everybody out there. Have a great holiday. Get out there and yeah, enjoy it. At least we're back to somewhat of a normal state, you know?
Yeah, sort of, but not really. But we are. But
Feels better than last year, that's for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, Merry Christmas to everybody out there, to my family, to your family. Stevie, Merry Christmas, man.
Hey, Merry Christmas, Everett.
All right. Y'all be good to each other. Take care. We'll see you soon.
dressed up in white. Fireplaces glowing bright. Children check the stocking for what's there. Yeah, they can feel the magic in the air. Do you remember when we were young and all the joy that Christmas had brought? When family and friends unite, no, there's nothing like Christmas Eve nights. Dean Martin on the radio, singing let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Hot chocolate spiked and feeling right. Grandparents dance under the twinkling lights. Do you remember when we were young and all the joy that Christmas had brought? When family and friends unite, no, there's nothing like Christmas Eve night. Tell me you'll always love me so. Keep me warm through the night. Oh, it's Christmas Eve and everything is alright. Tucked in bed, hanging on every word that Father said. While Mom runs her fingers through the hair. Oh, there's definitely magic in the air. Do you remember when we were young and all the joy that Christmas had brought? When family and friends unite, oh, there's nothing like Christmas Eve night. Do you remember when we were young and all the joy that Christmas had brought? When family and friends unite, no, there's nothing like Christmas Eve night. No, there's nothing like Christmas Eve night. There's nothing like Christmas Eve. There's nothing like Christmas Eve night. With magic in the air. No, there's nothing like Christmas Eve night. Merry Christmas, everyone, from the Royal Rebels. Thank you.